Hey guys, it's Joy here, and today we are talking about my postgraduate plans. I'm class of 2020 baby, and it's time to move on to a new chapter of life. That means that there's going to be a lot of different things on my YouTube channel, a lot of different things happening on my life, and because we're all inside, like, that's changing a lot of things that I thought I would be doing after I graduated. So everything in this video is what at this moment right now is what I think is going to happen, but if anything changes, of course I can do more updates videos, which I sure will come, because after graduation, like, I feel like I'm just going through a huge transition. I'm gonna be like a full-blown adult working full-time. Yeah, it's a lot. So let's get into what my postgraduate plans are. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you want to follow along on my after graduation journey. I'm planning on doing a ton of videos for you guys, but let me know if there's anything you want to see as I move on to my new chapter. And let's get into my post-grad plans. So according to my original schedule, I was having a graduation ceremony on May 15th, but that has been postponed. At least USC did not cancel our graduation. It's being postponed into the fall or next spring. So I will not be having a graduation ceremony, which basically means, yeah, I'm done with college. So right now I'm at my family home on the East Coast, and I plan to stay here until I start working. So I do have a full-time job at Google that I secured fall semester of my senior year, and I'll be working in marketing, and I will be working in the San Francisco Bay Area. So that means I have to move, but I don't start working until September. So between now and September, there's a lot that I have to figure out and also have to plan. So first is possibility of a summer internship. So I'm thinking about doing a at-home internship just to you know, just add more money to my savings, also keep me occupied, because now that I won't have classes, like, what am I gonna do with all this free time? Like, I do stuff at home, like I do YouTube, I help my parents out with their small business and like other stuff like that, but I'm usually used to having like a full schedule. So I'm thinking about applying to a few internships and see what happens. If I get one, awesome. If I don't, then I still have more things to do on my plate, like Joyful Bee. So Joyful Bee is my hair care brand that I launched in February, and this summer I am doing a second launch where all the kits will be restocked. So if you missed your chance to purchase a perfect wash day kit, you will have another chance. And of course I'm going to announce that on the YouTube channel, or if you're on my email list, you'll be the first to know. When it gets closer to July and August, I really have to secure my apartment in the San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco has some of the most expensive rent in the world, which is crazy. So I really have to figure out like what my budget is and find apartments that fit that. And another thing about my full-time job is that I'm not gonna know my exact office location until a month or two before I start. So right now I know I'm gonna be in the Bay Area, but Google has like 11 offices in the Bay Area or something crazy. I don't know if it's 11, but they have multiple offices in the Bay Area, and that could determine where I actually want to live. I think I want to have a short commute, just because I don't really like traffic and stuff like that, but Google does have shuttles around the Bay Area. So I wish I just knew where exactly I was working so I could plan ahead and look for apartments online in those areas. As of now, most apartments are doing virtual tours, but I'm hoping that by you know, towards the end of the summer, that I can tour apartments in person, because I just feel like that's better. Also, I still have an apartment in Los Angeles where I was living for school, and I need to go to that apartment and move all of my stuff out when my lease ends. So I have to go back to LA before I go to San Francisco to move out of my apartment. So after I move out of my LA apartment and then move to San Francisco, hopefully being able to tour the apartment before I move in, I'll start work in September. So that's as far as I can really plan ahead right now, as far as like what I'm doing after graduation. As far as more long-term goals, a few of you guys asked questions about these things. Long-term, my goal is to work on the East Coast, specifically in New York. So that's one of my long-term goals, to put in a couple of years in San Francisco Bay Area, but eventually get back to the East Coast. One, because I just want to be in one of my favorite cities. Two, rent is just way too high in San Francisco, and I don't want to waste money to be in a studio apartment. Like, it's ridiculous how much to live there. Like, there's studios for like $3,000, 2 bedrooms probably $4,000 to $5,000. No, 1 bedroom's probably $3,000 to $4,000, 2 bedrooms probably $4,000 to $5,000 and up. That's just on like the affordable end. So it's crazy out there, and I just don't want to be out there long. Also, I am still in my relationship, so me and my boyfriend will be together for 3 years in July. So we have to figure out, like, do we want to be in the same city? When is that going to happen? Is it going to be while I'm in San Francisco, or wait until I get to the East Coast in a couple of years? Like, what does that look like, and how can we roll that out? So a lot of things still need to be hashed out. I think the main thing is that, like, post-graduation is definitely a time of uncertainty, and at least I have a full-time job secured. Because for all my graduates, I feel for you, like, this is probably the worst time to graduate, just because, you know, everything's so uncertain, the economy, all that stuff. So that's just, as long as I have that, I think that's a great foundation for coming out of graduating. Everything else, you know, will work itself out as we get there. I'm gonna enjoy my time at home for sure, and just kind of just do things, stay healthy, stay active, work on my YouTube channel a lot and stuff like that before I have a full-time commitment. I'm glad that I didn't have to start working right after graduation, which was awesome. And yeah, as far as YouTube after graduation, I will continue, but I've been in a rut with YouTube for the past, like, I don't know, 2 years, where, I don't know, views are down, engagement is down. I don't feel like my channel is getting any visibility, and I'm not sure if I just haven't pushed myself hard enough to make better content, or if I just don't understand the YouTube space anymore. Like, everything has changed. I feel like I'm putting out a lot of content, and a lot of content that's valuable, but it's not getting the visibility it deserves. I feel like I'll ask you guys for video requests, and they're all videos that I made like in the past 2 weeks, and I'm like, well, I'm making these videos, but YouTube isn't pushing it to you guys, and I know that you guys want to see the videos because you're requesting them, and I've already made them. So I'm thinking of just figuring out a new strategy, whether that's putting Instagram first and just uploading all my videos to Instagram, Facebook, uploading all the Facebook, but most of my YouTube and my Facebook audiences are different, so it's just a lot to figure out on that end. And as you guys know, I've made videos ranting about this, but it seems like I've tried new things and nothing is changing, and maybe I need a new hobby, or maybe I need to just make content in a different way. So during this at-home stuff, I'm really just gonna be pushing myself to make content differently, and see how that works out, try new things, experiment, all that stuff. But it's gonna be hard to push myself because, you know, I've been on YouTube since 2011 and I've done different things, but I feel like now my main interest is YouTube. So I don't know, I try to take, I don't even know what I'm saying, but that's basically my post-grad plans. As far as the YouTube thing, I'll figure it out as it comes, but I hope you guys are enjoying the videos that I've been putting up. the past couple of weeks and go and watch my college reflection, my 4-year college reflection. If you missed that, where I talk about my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, the ups, the downs, the good, the ugly, the crazy, the partying, all of that stuff I talk about in that video. So I hope this was what you guys wanted when you requested post-grad plans, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.